place your hand on the Bible behind this holding and repeat after me. I, Art Acevedo,
I, Art Acevedo,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
protect,
protect,
and defend the Constitution and laws
and defend the Constitution and laws
of the United States of America and of the state of Florida,
of the United States of America, the state of Florida,
and the charter of the city of Miami,
and the charter of the city of Miami,
in all respects faithfully discharge
in all respects faithfully discharge
the duties of the police of the city of Miami,
the duties of police, the duties of chief of the city of Miami,
Miami-Dade County, Florida.
Miami-Dade County, Florida.
To my colleagues and all those I represent and serve,
To my colleagues and to all those I represent and serve,
I pledge fairness,
I pledge fairness,
integrity,
integrity,
and civility
and civility
in all actions taken
in all actions taken
and all communications made by me as a public servant.
and all communications made by me as a public servant,
So help me God.
so help me God. Let's give yourselves a big hand. Let's give Miami PD a big hand. All the but before I make my comments, I need to recognize the fact that no one gets to where they go in life by themselves. First and foremost, all glory goes to God up above, because I'm telling you right now, the reason I am what I am is because God is in my heart through and through. And so let's give a big hand to all those people. I really want to recognize my family, my childhood friends, Tony, everybody, Fernando, my family, my cousins are here from Miami. All my family, kids stand up, my family stand up. Family, stand up. Not stand up, I'm going to stand up. Rhoda Maker, who was my fire chief, my partner in Austin. I'm getting old, so I have to remember what city I'm in. But most importantly, and just as importantly, my cops. I love cops. So my cops, the two that came from out of town, and Hank, stand up, all the former cops I've worked with right here that are my family. Everybody themselves. It's kind of ice cream speed. I can't get rid of my friends, and that's good. You see, when the chips are down, and the chips are down, it says a lot about you as a person, you know, a person. It says a lot about you as a person. But it also tells you who your true friends are. See, friendship isn't about the good days. Friendship is to get thick and thin. And I've been blessed that in my life I've been surrounded by people that really are family. We're not family necessarily because of DNA, but we're family because of heart. And Tony, who I've known since I was a little boy, and Fernandito, we had this little Cuban enclave on McGurk Avenue, 1229 McGurk Avenue, Omaha. There weren't too many Cubans back then. But we were like the mafia over there together, going thick and thin. And Tony lost his dad at a very young age, probably about 10. I don't remember the actual age, but he's like a brother to me and Fernandito. But you know, I wanted to say to everybody, thank you for being here. Let me just say to the cops that may be watching or listen to this later on today or next week. My being here isn't about the job I've done. My being here is about the privilege I've had, the privilege of leadership, and of leading so many great men and women that wear this uniform, that do the right thing. They don't have to be told what to do because they know what to do, because they are wired appropriately. They have the mindset of a guardian, and let's face it, this warrior cop mentality. Let me just tell you something. You better have a warrior's heart, because there's a lot of evil people and a lot of evil doers in this world, and we have to have the mindset of a guardian. But when those shots start being fired, we need to have the heart of a warrior. So let's give a big hand to those guardians with warrior hearts. Like they come to work for the communities that we serve, and here in the Miami Police Department, I'm not going to be the Cuban chief. I'm not going to be the Latino chief. I'm not going to be the chief from California or Texas. I'm going to be the chief from Miami, because we are going to represent and serve all people from all nations, from all colors, from all sexual orientation, from all walks of life, regardless of the socioeconomic standing, and we're going to be a police department that we will promote people, we will move people forward, we will select people for positions, not based on relationships, but based on merit. I guarantee that to the men and women of the United Police Department. I don't care who you know, I don't care what politician you know, I don't care who you don't know, I want to know what you're about, what your heart's about, and what your vision is, the position that you're seeking. I guarantee it. And so for those especially, because I am tough on bad policing, and I'm not going to apologize for it, because the community recognizes bad policing when they see it. And our chiefs will tell you, the chiefs from around the region, thank you for being here. My father, I was out there, a SWAT call out with Chief Clemens from Miami Beach PD. We came out because we really are partners. But you all know that despite the constant drumbeat about bad policing, you know the truth is this. The truth is that we have 800,000 police officers serving 18,000 police departments. The vast majority are phenomenal human beings. But the other truth is, well, it's in my community. The other truth is there are too many chiefs that rather than when they see something that is wrong, that runs contrary to our professional values, that are contrary to the constitutional requirements, that are contrary to the law, that for whatever reason, rather than calling balls and strikes, they're afraid of what the union might think. Sometimes they'll sell out the cops, they're afraid of what the elected official might think. We will continue to call balls and strikes. And I've got my brother, Bob Cole, who's a conservative, a radio show host in Coke FM, who he tries to tell people he's a Texan. But the problem is, I know he's from Miami. He's the biggest one. Bob, I'm going to stand up real quick. Say hi to Bob Cole, everybody. We disagreed on a couple of things about discipline over the years, but you know what we've never disagreed about is our hearts, right? Our motivations, and most importantly, we know how to disagree without becoming disagreeable. And that's what we're going to bring back, I think, to this nation that I think Judge Brown talked about. So, like I said when I got to Austin, my Austin PD, remember guys, I said, we're going to be an organization on the move. We are on the move. This train is leaving the station. Remember, guys? Jump on the train. I promise you, when we get to our destination, you are going to be in a much better place, and you're going to be a very happy camper. But stand in the way, especially if you're wearing stars and bars and stripes, and the train's going to run you over. Some people learned that the hard way. And then when I got to Houston, almost 5 years ago, we went through a lot of things as a family, and I know that my brothers and sisters in Houston are watching right now, and my great friend, Troy Finner, will be swearing in about 15, 20 minutes. I love you guys with all my heart. Go get it. You know the play. Go run it. And what I told them then, the day that I swore, and some of these people are still there, get ready for the ride. So buckle up, stand up, and get ready to roll. So to Miami, we're going to change the thing. We're around the water here. Now this time, many, many years later, only in America can a kid go around the country, be police chief in some of the greatest cities in the country, the greatest high court. Only in America can that happen. No other place on earth. So when you think that you're going to badmouth this nation, as imperfect as it is, it's the only nation where these things can happen. And in this city, just remember, the ship is sailing. We're going to be the Miami Love Boat. We're going to be the Miami boat that's going to make it. And for those that are asking, hey, what is Miami? You obviously haven't been here. This is Miami, baby. That's